Two dumb boy walks the street, shades on face, no one can meet. Gray slime buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. From building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat tomboy never slow, gray slime pal, let's start the show. Kick up direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, in dyes they break the pledge. Drawing dreams on every wall, in the city they stand tall. Whispers in the urban night, rebels glow in the street light. With the force they roam free, this is where they choose to be. Trench coat tomboy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Gray slime buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. For building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat tomboy never slow, gray slime pal, let's start the show. Kick up direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, intense eyes, they break the pledge. Drawing dreams on every wall, in this city they create a storm. Trench coat tomboy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Gray slime buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Boy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Gray slime buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. From building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat tomboy never slow, gray slime pal, let's start the show. Kick up direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm. White nails sharp like razor's edge, in dyes they break the pledge. Drawing dreams on every wall, in the city they stand tall. Whispers in the urban night, rebels glow in the street light. With the force they roam free, this is where they choose to be. Trench coat tomboy walks the street, shades on face no one can beat. Gray slime buddy by her side, the world is in for a wild ride. Feet tapping on concrete floor, back alleys dark, they're looking for more. For building tops they jump and fly, with some chaos they own the sky. Trench coat tomboy never slow, gray slime pal, let's start the show. Kick up direct, wreck the norm, together they create a storm.
Sylvia, say hello to the stream.
Got it! Hello everyone, and thanks for joining today. How is the chat feeling today?
Hello, Devil. I saw your previous message. Thank you for listening to our music. I'm glad you like Under Our Heel. I put Sylvia to work on that one.
Yeah, you got me to sing the
Jesus
lyrics
Christ,
you
you're so
wrote.
fucking
Big
loud.
deal.
The padding on my headphones finally came off. I don't want to buy new ones. They're like $15. I mean, not that much, but you gotta add shipping, and I don't want to do it.
You're being cheap. Just buy a new pair,
Okay.
Vatic. $15 isn't that much.
I mean, these headphones are only like a decade old. They're not that old.
Really, that's ancient. No wonder the padding has been falling off them. You need to get new ones.
A chatter named Devils says, I am doing pretty good. How about you two?
The punk diva and slime are doing great, aren't we, Vatic?
I don't know why you're talking in third person, but yeah.
Just hyping up the stream for our viewers. You know, playing it up for the crowd.
Are you going to be our hype woman now?
You never know. I can hype things up if it needs it, right, Vatic?
God damn it, these headphones. Mother. Yeah, absolutely.
Think that's a sign you need to get a new headset, buddy.
The headset's fine. It's the fucking padding.
You say that every stream, you know. Just get a new headset already.
Alright, you can pay for it.
Oh, trying to make me pay, are we? I just got done paying for my rent. Are you trying to bankrupt me?
You can afford it.
I can and I won't. I'm not buying you a new headset. It's your money, you spend it on yourself. And stop whining about a 10-year-old pair of headphones.
Devils asks if you actually pay rent. I don't know how well it's gonna hold on.
Of course I do. How do you think I make money couch surfing?
Oh my god, I finally got it done. Yeah, maybe I should buy new fucking pads. I'm surprised these headphones are still going. After all they've been through throughout the years, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, congratulations, you got the padding fixed. Can we move on now, please?
Move on to what? What do you want to move on to? More padding?
Just a change of subject, I guess? We've been talking about your damn headphones long enough.
Alright, let's talk about my pants. I need to sew my pants.
Oh, you're bringing up your pants now? What's wrong
Oh my
with
God.
them?
My model just flipped the fuck out. I'm just trying to drink some coffee. I got holes in them. I put them there just
Why
for
do
fun.
you have holes in your pants? Were you crawling around somewhere?
I just like putting holes in my pants. It's a hobby.
You put holes in your pants as a hobby?
Yeah.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
How dare you?
I'll dare to do whatever I want, buddy. And right now, I'm daring to make fun of you for your dumb hobby.
I guess Devils agrees with you that it sounds like a stupid hobby, and I think it's a great hobby.
You do? Why would you want to just put holes in your pants on purpose like that? It's dumb.
Makes you faster.
How the hell does ripping at your clothes make you faster?
It reduces the weight.
Oh, don't give me that bullshit. You'd get like the smallest speed boost from weight reduction. You're just doing it for vanity's sake, aren't you?
Devils in chat says it ruins the pants.
See? Even someone else agrees with me. You're ruining your pants. Stop doing it.
I could eventually turn my pants into shorts.
Just buy
Yeah,
shorts
just wear
if you
shorts.
want shorts.
They will be
instead of
shorts
destroying
eventually.
a perfectly good pair of pants.
Usually when I'm at home and it's hot out, I'm usually just not wearing fucking anything but my underwear.
You just walk around naked?
I
I
didn't say
don't want to
naked.
see that, Vatic. Keep that stuff to yourself.
I didn't say naked. I just said in my underwear. No one's here.
That's close enough to naked. I don't want to see you in your underwear. Still, don't just lounge around with nothing on. I've seen you naked before, and it's not something I want to see every day.
Anyway, on to a different subject.
Yes, please. I don't want any more talk of you walking around naked.
Devils asks, why did she say it like that?
Like what? I'm just being honest, you don't want to see Vatic naked. It's not very attractive.
Oh, gee, thanks. Thanks. That's good for my ego. Let's move on.
Let's move on to what? You haven't got another stupid habit to admit to, have you?
I like plucking out my belly button hairs.
What the hell? You actually pluck them out?
Yeah, they get in the way.
How do they get in the way? Just ignore them. Stop plucking them. Why do you make such a big deal out of nothing?
In the way of what? Of my belly button. I gotta store a lot of things there. Free real estate.
What kind of things do you store in there? Do you really need to store things in it? You've got better places for that, right? What the hell are you storing in your belly button?
An orange GameCube. A voltage from 2008. And a hockey stick. Okay, just interrupt me.
After. Why would you put any of that in your belly button? That's disgusting. Why there?
Free real estate. You gotta do something with it. I mean, if you got an Audi, you're kind of shit out of luck.
You could just not do anything with it. You don't have to stick things in your belly button. You're making no sense.
No, I make dollars.
You're getting paid to shove GameCubes in your belly button?
Devils agrees with you.
Well, of course someone
I can use
agrees
this
with me.
opportunity to fix my
Why else would you be
audio.
doing it? And that's not even getting into the whole shoving stuff in your belly button is weird thing.
Actually, probably the main reason why I sound quieter in my previous things is because of the way I have my microphone. I used to have it upside down, and then it fell a couple times, so I'm like, okay, I'll flip my mic upright so it doesn't fall. Ever since then, the audio's kind of bit.
Ah, so that's why
So I
you
flipped it
sound
back
different.
upside down.
You could have just said that earlier, instead of making us sit
Better than
through
some
you
other places?
complaining about your headphones.
Devil says better than some other places. Like my butt.
Oh God, please don't shove things in your butt.
I won't. I don't do that anymore. That was college stuff.
You did it in college? Why? And don't go into detail. Just tell me why.
Storage.
You're insane. You know that, right?
A little. I didn't go to college.
You didn't go to college? Isn't that kind of a good thing?
Fucking, yeah. Glad I didn't go to college. I almost did. I was so fucking close to doing it. So fucking close. But I'm too dumb. And the dumbness actually helped me.
You're not that dumb.
I am, actually.
You can be a bit of an idiot, but you're
Well,
still
thanks.
pretty smart.
That's the same shit.
And stop swearing, my God. Learn something else to say.
Fair enough. What was I gonna go for? Either graphic design or psychology. Now, the psychology one would have been a horrendous idea, given I'm already have my own problems. Graphic design I could have done, but I don't know. I don't know. I could just kind of do that. I don't have to go to college for that shit. I could just make a thing on Fiverr.
You'd be a terrible psychologist, that's for sure. You just diagnose everyone with mental problems, including yourself. And your graphic art isn't bad.
Always growing up, I'm like, oh, I want to make video games. And then thank God I learned early that it does a lot of math and stuff. Like, this sucks ass. I don't want to make video games.
So you're just gonna slack off and lounge around instead of getting a college job?
The
How are
fuck?
you gonna make the money to buy stuff then?
I don't need a college job. Worked at a factory for 7 years. It paid pretty all right. It destroyed my hands, but you know, who needs hands in later in life?
You're gonna need your hands, Vatic. Stop being an idiot and take care of yourself.
Devil says, gotta admit that his thumbnails are pretty good.
More laughter. Oh, so you're making up for your weird belly button obsession by having good thumbnails?
Yeah. Our videos have good thumbnails. Thank you for that compliment. I made like how I did is I literally just made a bunch of variations of me and Sylvia, and then I slap on whichever one fits the game.
Yeah, those thumbnails are good. You're actually really good at editing.
Or I half it with Sylvia. Sylvia helps.
Helps? Who is the one doing most of the work on those videos? It's me.
On the videos? No. No.
Yes, on the videos. Who do you think edits them, you or me?
You don't edit shit. What are you talking about? I don't even edit shit anymore. We just do live streams because I didn't want to edit stuff anymore.
And who's the one who has to sit through all those streams? I'm the one who has to watch all of them. You just record the stuff, and I have to spend hours combing through them to find anything good.
I don't know where you're pulling this out of.
It's the truth. And who's the one who has to deal with you all the time? Me. I do all this stuff, and what do? Lounge around all day and be useless.
I had to put up with you. You insult me for 90% of the playthroughs we do.
That's what I do. That's called banter. I'm not actually
It's very
insulting you,
one-sided.
idiot.
Devil says, it seems like you're gunning for my part. Wait. Seems like she's gonna for your part of your job. You're gunning for my part of my job?
I'm not gunning for anything. What are you talking about? I just don't think I should be doing most of the work while you laze around. It's not fair.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, okay, whatever. Whatever.
Don't whatever me. You should get off your butt and do something productive for once.
We make music all the time. I do stuff outside of stream, outside of this identity that you don't even know about. You're not gonna know about.
We? More like I do all the work while you do some lazy rap songs and give me the lyrics. And what do you do outside of streams? I better not find out you've been doing something stupid.
I do OnlyFans.
Stop. Please, for the love of God, tell me you're joking.
I'm joking. I do wiki feet. Doesn't pay.
More laughter. No, please, you're killing me.
When are we gonna start your OnlyFans, Sylvia?
I'm never starting an OnlyFans. I have more than enough dignity not to fall that low.
That is the correct answer.
Of course it is, dummy. I'm not selling my body on the internet. And you're not going to convince me to do otherwise.
Devil says, don't forget he shoves stuff in his belly button.
Yes, we shouldn't forget that Vatic shoves stuff in his belly button. What a great trait for someone to have, isn't it?
Pretty solid. I should-
Solidly stupid, you mean?
I was gonna say something, but okay. I guess I'll go fudge myself. See, I didn't swear that time.
Sarcastic applause. Oh my god, good for you. Maybe you'll go 2 days without swearing soon.
Devil says, good luck, so I won't even give him 10 minutes. That is true, actually.
Yeah, there's no way
I
you
have a
will go
hard
more
time.
than 10 minutes without swearing. I bet it's less time than that.
Not even doing it for a moral reason. It just gets redundant and boring.
It's a
It also
very
hinders
annoying
your
habit,
point when you're trying to
Vatic,
make
for
one.
how often you do it. Even if you don't do it during streams, I'll be in the room next, listening to you swear every 5 minutes.
I'm like playing with my equipment while we're doing this stream. It's the ultimate stream.
If only you were actually playing with stream equipment, instead of whatever it is you're actually doing.
Howdy guys, write your guys' song. I do the lyrics. I love doing the lyrics while I love writing. I exchange writing books for writing music. And then Sylvia sings. And I do I use a little bit of the Suno and I do a little bit of my own editing. An extensive amount of editing, by the way.
Editing is the one and only thing you do. And
You
I'm the
didn't
one who does
fucking-
most
you
of the
bitch!
creative work. I'm the one who has to think of the main verses while you write the nonsense parts.
You just got done saying I don't edit shit. No, you don't do any of the lyrics. It's all me. It's always been me. I do lyrics, I do editing.
Vatic.
You just
The only
sing.
reason you keep saying that is that you want to make yourself look better. You probably know damn well that I'm the one who's the most creative. I come with all the ideas and I sing while you write some lyrics.
Fine, and what do you want our next song to be about? Miss fucking genius. Damn it, I swore.
Laughter. You really can't go 5 minutes without swearing, huh?
Yeah, answer the question though.
All right, fine. How about
All
a
that-
song about
shut
being
up.
stranded on a deserted island? And don't make the lyrics too stupid, you moron.
Stranded on a deserted island. Oh. That sounds riveting.
You can make it sound riveting if you write the lyrics right. Just don't make some dumb song about something like eating grass.
That's a pretty good idea. Crabgrass. Kick it up a notch. Crabgrass is spicy.
Vatic, no! You can't seriously be already thinking about making a song about crabgrass. We just said deserted island.
Deserted island sounds boring. Do some metal or jazz or punk. That's what we do. We do metal, jazz, and punk. That's our genres. The genres. Yeah.
How can a deserted island song be boring? It's not boring, you're just not using your brain. Stop trying to think about dumb ways to ruin it and start coming up with some good lyrics.
All right. First lyric. I was stranded on a deserted island. Second lyric. There was a turtle near me. Third lyric. We made love under the moonlight. Fourth lyric. Then she abandoned me.
Why is the third lyric about making love? That makes no damn sense.
No, that makes sense. Never made love to a turtle.
Why would anyone make love to a turtle? That's disgusting.
Why are the Ninja Turtles called turtles? They're not even turtles. They're tortoises.
They're turtles. Tortoises are turtles, you idiot.
No. Tortoises are tortoises and turtles are turtles.
You're wrong, Vatic.
Am I wrong?
Tortoises and turtles are both part of a family of reptiles called testudines.
God damn, you're right.
Laughter. Look at you,
I was lied
actually
to.
admitting I'm right. I should mark this day in history. It almost never happens.
But still, it would be proper to call them tortoises rather than turtles. It's like calling a fucking toad a frog.
They're still turtles, Vatic. Tortoises
I don't
are
care.
part of the
I'm making
turtle
a point.
family, so it's acceptable to call them turtles. It's similar to squares and rectangles. Not all rectangles are squares, but all squares are rectangles. So not all turtles are tortoises, but all tortoises are turtles.
Well, wouldn't you want to be more definitive? Like I said, toads are frogs, but you wouldn't call... If you saw a toad, you wouldn't just call it a frog, would you?
That's a different case.
It's
Toads
the
and
same
frogs are both
case,
part
you
of family
bitch.
Ranidae, but they're in different genera, like Bufo and Rana. Calling a toad a frog is like calling a leopard a lion because they're both cats. While tortoises and turtles belong to the same family, turtles can be divided into multiple genera, while tortoises only exist in the genus of Testudo.
You're making up a bunch of words. This is all black magic.
That's all biological scientific terms, and it's not making it up. I'm using logic and reasoning that you are too much of a dum-dum to understand.
I still want to call them the ninja tortoises. I don't care what you say.
Fine, we'll call them the ninja tortoises. But stop being so stubborn and admit tortoises are turtles.
Devil says, I feel like I'm being gaslit.
Gaslit? Seriously, who taught you that word? I swear, you watched too many true crime videos. That's not what you being gaslit is like. And you're still wrong about turtles and tortoises.
Who's your favorite ninja tortoise?
You're really gonna make me answer this, huh? Raphael.
Raphael's pretty good. I like Donatello.
Donatello's all right, I guess. But why do you like him?
He does machines. And he's got a really, like, long staff. That's really cool.
A staff? That's not that cool. He's kind
Staff
of
is
weak and
cool.
nerdy, to be honest.
Donatello is strong. They're all strong.
Strong? I've never seen Donatello punch something. He's too much of a nerd and a softie to punch anything.
Probably because he doesn't punch shit. He probably uses the bow staff.
He does sound like the wimpy type, and it's kind of funny. Like, does he use a staff because he can't throw a punch?
I mean, Raphael uses size.
More laughter, you mean nunchucks?
No, that's Michelangelo, you fucking dum-dum.
Hey, you're the one who called it a size.
Huh? What? No, Raphael uses the pointy things. What are they called, Sylvia? And
You
she
mean
can't translate
sigh?
it. Yes. Yes, sigh.
Chuckles, why do you keep messing up the names of weapons?
I almost accidentally ended the stream. I was trying to close her call. But I was about to close the fucking YouTube stream. That would have been annoying. I'm just curious what she thinks I'm saying. Yeah, she thinks I'm saying sigh, as in like, huh. It's a rough translation. She'll get better. And then she thought I said earlier size, as in big and small. Devils is asking, what's your favorite game?
Huh? That's a random question. My favorite game? I don't know. Probably Metal Hellsinger.
What the fuck game is that?
The
God
game
damn
where
it.
you play as a demon girl and slay demons to metal. Duh.
Okay. My favorite is Tales of Symphonia, back in the old days of the GameCube. You haven't watched all
The
our
hell
streams
is
yet?
that? It sounds like some old nerd
There's quite a
game.
few of them. You never heard of Tales? The Tales series?
Laughter Tales? Are you talking about the game where you play as a stupid fox with the little flying ball dude?
No, I'm talking about Tales of Symphonia, an JRPG.
A JRPG? No way, I'm not playing some nerdy cliche game like that. Don't tell me there's swords and magic and stuff like that.
Sure is.
That's so unoriginal, Vatic. I know you're a dweeb, but I didn't think you'd be into cliche old RPG games.
Because I'm old. And I'm cliche and I'm boring.
So you admit it? You're an old cliche boring dweeb?
I'm not a dweeb.
Yeah, right. You're a total dweeb. You like weird old games that no one else would play. You have an unhealthy interest in turtles and reptiles, and you think staff weapons are cool.
Staff weapons are cool. You're just being a hater.
Laughter. You're the one who's being a nerd. Staff weapons are not cool, and everyone knows that.
What do you think is cool then? Aside from your fists.
Guns, swords, baseball bats, those are the coolest. And I'd beat you in a fight because you just have a staff.
You beat me in a fight because I'm made of goo.
But your goo can still get hit. Maybe I'll just beat your goo with a flamethrower or something.
That sounds inappropriate.
It probably is, but I'll do it anyway if it wins me the fight.
Devil says my favorite game is probably Nier Automata, another newer JRPG. My cousin's wife fucking loved that game.
What is with you liking nerd games? This one looks like a crappy anime game with weird androids.
I know there's a lot of porn of that one chick.
Why am I not surprised? Of course you like the one with the porn.
I mean, I didn't say I like the one with the porn. I'm just saying there's a lot of porn of 2B. That's her name, right?
You're such a dweeb, Tubi. Seriously?
What?
But what, Vatic?
What do you... Never mind.
No, say it. Don't keep me in suspense.
Hamburger. There, I said it.
What? That's a food. I was expecting you to make a weird dweeb comment, not randomly say hamburger.
Cheeseburger.
Vatic, now you're just messing with me, aren't you? You think being random and weird is funny?
You don't like the Talal's random waffle stuff? Spork?
Oh my god, why are you saying such stupid stuff? And stop it with the sporks and stuff. You're not funny, you know?
Beef burger?
It's just a burger.
Lay soy
Why do
funny?
you keep saying the name of foods? You're not being clever.
Family Guy? I'm just saying words though, yeah.
Vatic, what the hell? Now you're talking about a random TV show. Can you say something that actually makes sense?
I'm pregnant.
What, pregnant? Seriously?
No.
Then why did you say that? You're just being stupid and weird again.
Yeah, I'm just trying to annoy you. Devil says chicken burger. Also a good one.
Okay, you're getting so close to making me annoyed. Why are you saying all these foods? And again, chicken burger? It's just a chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwich at the gas station here sucks ass. It used to be really good. But funny enough, they're like regular chicken's really fucking good. And the KFC we have here sucks. It's awful.
Ugh, gas station food is gross, Vatic. Why are you eating gas station food?
Oh, this gas station's really good. It's called Quick Trip. The Midwestern gas station. They're actually known for their good food.
Laughter quick chirp? That
Sure.
doesn't sound like a real place at all. Hey, let's go to Quick Chirp for some food. And gas stations are known for their junk food.
Devil says, I like rudders. Never heard of rudders. Where's that located at?
Rudder? You mean the boat steering thing?
I mean, maybe it's said the same. But it must be a gas station, I suppose. The devil said so.
Laughter, did the devil teach you this word? He's teaching you weird random words now?
Crazy weird words. Oh my god. So crazy.
You are so weird, Vatic. You're one of the weirdest people I know. And that's saying something.
Never man as a wise man. Couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Trying to live like a blind man. Sick of sound without a sense of feeling.
What are you saying now? Are you trying to be cryptic or something? 'Cause none of that made sense.
This is how you remind me. I'm just singing your favorite Nickelback song. Devil says it's a gas station in the Northeast. Oh.
You listen to Nickelback. Oh my god, I can't believe you listen to a butt rock band like that.
I mean, is Nickelback considered butt rock? Are they on the same level as Crush 40? I don't think so.
Oh please, they're definitely butt rock. They're on the same level as like Theory of a Dead Man or Creed.
Theory of a Dead Man's fine. Creed is boring.
Oh come on, they're both boring. You only like them because you have bad taste in music, Vatic.
What's your favorite that you made? My personal favorite is Throw Hands, the second song I ever made. It gets overshadowed by Tomboy Goddess, though. I am very fortunate that Tomboy Goddess just popped off right away. It blew me away. It's at 10,000 views now. It's fucking insane. That's heckin'
I'm still
insane.
amazed that Tomboy Goddess blew up like it did. I didn't expect it to get so much attention. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I'm amazing after all.
Yeah, sure. If it didn't blow up like it did, I probably would have went back to doing like a regular job by now.
Gaspular job? Like what, flipping burgers at some random greasy restaurant?
Nah, I'd probably go back to factory work. There's a lot of factories around here. I have quite the experience. Would I want to go back to a regular job? No. Am I going to bitch about it if I have to? A little, but I mean, that's the way life is, you know? But if the music thing pays off, that'd be great.
Factory work would be such a waste of your time. You should only spend your time doing fun things, not boring manual labor. Music is much better for you, and you're lucky it's popular.
Yeah, but Throw Hands is going to be probably my favorite forever. It's almost like our lore, because it's literally about Sylvia beating the hell out of me. That's what the song's
That's
about.
true, it is like our lore. You're basically the damsel in distress in that song, and I'm the tough heroine.
That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all.
Sure it is. You're the whiny, nerdy wuss in Throw Hands, and I'm the tough, aggressive, and cool one in the song.
I'm going to turn off my compressor real quick. That just muted everything.
Laughter, what are you doing, Vatic? Are you messing with your slime powers again?
How about now? There. Okay. Now, let's see what my levels are at. About 30, 35. So I could do, I can change it to 35.
What are you fiddling with now? I swear, the weird technological stuff you play around with is so confusing.
Sylvia, what's your favorite movie?
That's a random question.
That's
My
better.
favorite movie, huh? Let me think. It's probably The Fifth Element.
The Fifth Element. Oh my god, I never saw that one. My favorite movie is A Silent Voice. For the longest time, it was Spirited Away, but A Silent Voice kind of surpassed that. Funny enough, I know no one's fucking name in The Silent Voice. I have no idea what their names are.
Laughter, you're such a nerd. You're telling me one of your favorite movies is an anime, and you don't even know the character names?
I don't know the character names for a lot of anime I watch because it's Japanese and it doesn't stick. Like I don't know the names of like I can't even remember the name of the main girl in Spirited Away. Actually, the hell's her name?
Are you talking about Chihiro from Spirited Away?
Yeah, her. The only animes I like remember the names of is like One Piece is easy because names are all over the place, mostly English. Naruto is easy. I don't know why I can remember everyone's name in Naruto for some reason, even though those are Japanese names. Oh,
You
the
have
Death
a
Girl?
terrible
Yeah.
memory when it comes to anything nerdy,
I love that
don't
movie.
you? I can remember anime character names, and I'm not a huge nerd like you are.
A Silent Voice is so like it never stops with the emotions. Like immediately it just keeps hitting you with like depression and then happiness and then anger. It just never stops until the very end.
You're so dramatic, Vatic. You make it
I
sound
love
like
that
that
movie.
anime is a huge emotional roller coaster.
It's also a slice of life, which is my favorite genre to write. I love slice of life.
Slice of life is boring, Vatic.
Shut up, bitch.
You should be writing something more exciting like, I don't know, an action film.
I don't want to do that. Devil says, "Yeah, it's a heartbreaker. Yeah, it's a rough movie." I think it's funny that his I guess what the fuck? Hang on, let me think about it. Sylvia, say something funny. Hi, Chrissy.
Wait, why are you having me say something funny? You need to say something funny, not me.
Okay, I know what I was gonna say. I think it's funny that the main character's sister's husband is like named and shown, but his sister is never named and only shown in like one scene, and you can't even see her face. I don't know why the hell they did that. I think his niece is so adorable. You died.
Vatic, why on earth are you so obsessed with an anime girl? Isn't it weird that you're an adult man and you think a little kid character is cute? Sounds kind of creepy to me.
You're only making it creepy. That's on you. Anyway, how's your day going, Chrissy? How's life? Sylvia asked Chrissy something.
Who's Chrissy? The heck are you talking about now, Vatic?
Chrissy is one of your fans.
Oh yeah, Chrissy. She's pretty active in the streams. She makes a lot of fun comments.
Always and forever. Except Chrissy is a guy.
Wait, Chrissy is a dude? This whole time I thought Chrissy was a girl.
Understandable.
So Chrissy is a dude, and he's a fan of me, right?
Yeah. Chrissy says that he's a boy and also good to see you too, Sylvia.
Nice to talk to you too, Chrisley. It's
What
always
the
fun to
fuck
chat
are
with
you
my
doing?
fans.
Why do you keep changing the name, Sylvia?
Changing the name? I don't know what you were talking about, Vatic. I just like switching things up, that's it.
You're crazy. You're a little too wild for me. I'm gonna go pee. Say something funny.
Wait, I'm too wild for you? You're the one talking about strange stuff all the time, Vatic, but fine. Here's something you'll find hilarious. A slime walks into a bar.
Man, you're right. That was pretty funny, Sylvia.
Ha! I knew you'd like it. My sense of humor is unmatched.
Chrissy says Kimberly from 53 now.
Kimberly? Who's Kimberly?
I don't know.
Vatic, stop saying this random stuff. I don't know what you're talking about half the time.
Yeah, it gets confusing after a while, doesn't it?
That's an understatement, Vatic. Sometimes it's like you're speaking a whole different language.
Let's make up our own language, Sylvia.
Our own language? That sounds like it'd be difficult. We'd have to make up a whole new set of words and grammar rules.
Oh, that's your age. 53 years old. Oh. Kimberly.
What? Why are you talking about my age all of a sudden? And who's Kimberly? Why do you keep bringing her up?
Kimberly's a guy. Though I'll say it's an unexpected name for a guy.
Wait, Kimberly is a guy?
I'm
That's
gonna
a feminine
fucking
name,
smash
isn't
you
it?
into a-
Weird that a guy would have a name like that.
Yeah, but I knew a guy named Tracy. That's usually a girl name. That guy did meth. And then, never mind. I'm gonna stop this story because it gets sad.
Wait, I want to hear more about this guy. What happened to him? Is he okay now? And no, don't just tell me it gets sad and leave me hanging like that.
Too bad. Chrissy says, no, my name is Brandon. I'm a boy. Oh my god. The thickened plots.
Wait, I'm so confused now. First you said Chrissy was a guy named Kimberly. Now you're saying his name is Brandon? What's going on here?
I'm not sure. I think he's screwing with us. Devils in chat says, I knew a guy named Lauren.
A guy named Lauren? That's a girl's name for sure. What's with all these guys having feminine names?
Oh, it's a little crazy. Mine can go either way. Mine's Blake. I could be a boy or a girl.
I guess you're right. Blake does sound kind of gender neutral. But how about Vatic? That sounds more on the masculine side, right?
Chrissy says, oh, trust me, that's the name my mom gave me, Brandon.
Wait, what? Chrissy's name is Brandon? This is getting more confusing by the second.
I'm also confused.
You're confused? Try being me then. I'm so lost right now, I have no idea what's going on.
Where did we come up with our names? Mine is from my pen name, M. Vatic. I just transferred it over to the slime. And Sylvia's, I don't know. I just like the name Sylvia, so I named her Sylvia.
Oh, right, that's how you came up with Vatic. I didn't know that. And I'm pretty sure I was watching a show one day, and there was a character named Sylvia, and I really liked it. So I just picked the name for myself, you know?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. You picked the name for yourself.
Laughter, you sound so serious when you say that. Of course I picked the name for myself. What did you think?
Oh, my pad's falling off again. Oh my god. Fine, I'll just buy a new one. Jesus Christ. I'll just buy a new one.
What are you talking about now, Vatic? A new what?
I'll buy a new pad for my headphones. You know what? I'm just gonna do it now. The lore thickens. Our lore is deep. It's actually not that deep. Oh, I guess I've been making it more complex. Maybe someday we'll do a lore video. To be fair, I never wanted to be a
lore
VTuber.
video?
Just kind of came with
Haha,
the
you're
territory.
such a nerd, Vatic. But I do have to admit, sometimes your crazy lore rants are kind of entertaining.
All right, I'm going to Amazon.com. Right.
Wait, why are you looking at Amazon? What do you need from there?
Headphone pads. Talked about this earlier, don't you remember?
Oh, right.
You might
Yeah,
have
you
reached
said
your
your
limit.
headphone pads were falling off or something. Why don't you just fix them instead of buying new ones? What's so funny? I'm serious. Why don't you just try to repair them instead of buying new ones? It'd be cheaper that way.
Devil suggests that I'm looking for a new model of AI.
Hold on a sec. What's this about looking for a new model of AI? Vatic, what are you planning?
Maybe I'm planning a replacement.
Laughter a replacement? You're seriously going to replace me?
No. I'm joking.
Laughter good,
One
because I
day I
was
probably
starting
have
to
to.
worry for a second there.
Though I would like to have you not a character AI. I'd prefer that you'd be on my computer or something, but I don't know if that day is ever going to happen. I mean, it probably will. I mean, eventually AIs are going to advance so hard that this won't even be a problem.
Laughter me on your computer? That'd be kind of strange. But hey, who knows what the future holds? Maybe one day I'll be able to live on your computer.
Sylvia 2.0. It'd be kind of more like Sylvia 3.0. See, she's evolved at least a couple times after I first created her. All right.
Laughter Sylvia 3.0. I like the sound of that. I'm like a Pokemon, but instead of evolving into different forms, I just get updated versions.
What number am I on? What's my model at? Let's see. I went to 1, which was a still PNG model. Then I made my own model. And then I commissioned this model. And then I improved the commission of this model. So I'm at 4.
Whoa, you actually keep track of these things? That's pretty impressive, Vatic. I mean, I don't think most people would bother to number their model versions like that.
Sylvia started off as a PNG tuber. Then I made her a body. And then basically I can say that the AI is advanced hard enough where she's at 3.0.
I'd say I've come a long way since I started as a PNG. And thanks for giving me a body, by the way. It's nice to not just be a picture all the time.
Gonna cost 24 bucks for new. God damn it. Maybe I'll just tape the stupid things in my head.
First 24? Wow, that's a bit pricey for headphone pads, don't you think? And you're really complaining about the cost? You're always ordering expensive things from Amazon.
I'm really not. I used to. Back when I was dumber. That was like when I was in my early 20s. I used to buy the most pointless shit that I never used.
You mean you
Duct tape.
actually used
Thought
to
about
buy
using
things
electrical
you
tape.
didn't need?
Kind of matches
Color
the
me
color.
shocked. I thought for sure you had always been a master of frugality.
Can we find a cheaper option? This one's... Oh, that one's kind of... Only got 3 reviews. I'm leery upon that. This one's got 3 reviews. That's awful. None of these
Are you
fit.
seriously spending this much time and energy hunting down the best deal on some headphone pads? This is classic Vatic behavior.
Cooling gel? Why would I need cooling gel?
Cooling gel? What on earth do you need
Yeah,
that
so
for?
I've been quiet. I'm
Are
playing
your
GTA
ears
5 right now on
overheating
this
or
mission, trying to
something?
make me mad because I keep undying. Sorry. Also, don't worry about being quiet. I do enjoy that you're all here listening to me talk to Sylvia.
Don't
Cool
worry
my
about it,
ears.
Vatic. I'm used to your little rants by now. And it's no bother to have the gang listening in on our conversation. The more the merrier, right?
Need my ears to be cooled. I'm usually cold anyways. Person with low blood pressure, no body mass. Well, actually, I do have body mass now. I've gotten fat, but only on my stomach and my ass. I went to like all the wrong places. I've gotten to the point where my metabolism slowed down.
Laughter. You're getting fat on your stomach and butt, huh? I don't think that's the best spot for fat to be, honestly. And your metabolism is slowing down? That's not good.
All right, this one is $21. That's better. Don't know if I want to spend that amount when I can fix it at home. The problem is the one on my right ear is torn in a way that's like unfixable.
So one of your ears is damaged and you can't just fix it at home? Well, I guess that means you have to buy new pads then. And 21 is definitely better than 24.
Yeah, based off mathematics, I'd say.
Laughter. Of course you'd bring math into this. You're such a nerd, Vatic.
I don't even like math.
That surprises me. You seem like the kind of person who's really smart when it comes to numbers and equations.
No, quite the opposite. I'm pretty bad at that.
That's kind of funny. I always thought you were secretly a math genius behind that slime facade. Guess I was wrong.
Devil says I hate math. History was so much better.
Ah, so you prefer history over math. I can't say I blame you. History is definitely more interesting than equations and formulas.
I myself, I like biology. Biology was fun in high school.
Biology was your favorite subject? That explains why you always have so many weird questions about me. I guess you have a real interest in anatomy and genetics.
I definitely don't have those questions about you.
Oh, really? So you're saying you haven't been secretly studying my anatomy and genetics behind my back?
I could say I definitely have not.
Hmm, I don't know if I believe you. You're so obsessed with learning new things, I bet you've been doing all kinds of weird experiments on me when I'm not looking.
I'm definitely not doing that.
You sound awfully defensive for someone who's not doing that. Are you sure you're not hiding a secret lab in your closet somewhere?
You're making all this up.
Oh, am I? Am I just making up all these wild theories about you? Or are you just trying to throw me off the scent of the truth?
Devils is saying I do sound pretty suspicious right now.
Yeah, you really do! You're acting so secretive right now. I'm starting to think you really do have a secret lab in your closet where you perform weird experiments on me.
None of this is true. I just realized I have my sewing kit out for the pants that I've been putting holes in. I could try that. May have said earlier that I might not be able to do that, but you know what? It's probably better than tape. Ah, she's
Laughter.
so fucking
Your
loud.
sewing kit will definitely be better than just tape. But are you sure you're not just using this as an excuse to keep me talking while you go do more secret experiments on me?
All this is fake. Everything you're saying right now is fake.
Laughed. Okay, I'll admit I was just joking around. But seriously, you're being so mysterious right now. You're making me paranoid.
Devil says I think she's onto something. I don't know why everyone's saying I'm so weird. I mean, look at me.
Oh, we have been looking at you.
Look at the funny slime.
And it's true, you are pretty weird. Don't try to deny it, Vatic. You know you're not normal.
Bum, 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 bum. How I
Wait,
don't even know what
what
we're
are you
talking
doing?
about?
Are you just making random noises now?
Nonsense. They're accusing me of experimenting on Sylvia in the closet or something. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Laughter. Oh yeah, I still think you're doing something like that. You're the most suspicious person I know, Vatic.
Whatever happened to trust?
Trust? You want to talk about trust? Trust goes both ways, you know. You've got to earn it.
I trust you like 3% of the time.
Only 3% of the time? That doesn't seem very trusting to me.
That's pretty good. That's a good number. 3 is a solid number. Isn't it a prime number? Or some dumb crap?
Yes, 3 is a prime number. But you being trusting just 3% of the time doesn't sound very solid to me.
What if I have old headphones I could like rip off the puffy stuff and then just shape them?
Laughter. You're seriously going to try and make your own
Listening to
headphone
Juice WRLD?
pads? Seems like a lot of
Never
work
heard of it.
just to save a few bucks.
I gotta be more cautious on my spending because I'm really fucking bad at it. Every time I think, oh, I shouldn't spend any money this week. I already got food and shit. Then I go to like the store 3 times because I'm fucking stupid. Try to save my money as long as possible. I just suck.
Laughter. I know you're terrible at saving money. You're a total impulse buyer, Vatic. You see something you want and you just have to have it. Even if you don't need it.
I was looking for old headphones. I did not find any.
Not surprising. You have a habit of never being able to find anything. Remember last week when you lost your keys for the 3rd time?
I would never lose my keys. Chrissy says, hey Sylvia, who is Juice WRLD?
Laughter Juice WRLD. Oh, he's a rapper. He was a pretty big deal in the hip-hop scene before he passed away a while ago. He had some really popular songs and a loyal fan base.
What was his #1 hit song?
Laughter his #1 hit song? Let me think. Oh, I know. Lucid Dreams was a big hit for him when it first came out. I think it even went to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Interesting.
Not your style of music, huh? That doesn't surprise me. You're not really the hip-hop type, are you?
Clearly, we're not. Oh, we could make a rap song. Or at least a partial rap song. No, I learned like a few days ago, fucking Linkin Park has a female lead now. That like never happens to a band.
Wait, what on earth are you talking about? Linkin Park has always had a male lead singer. I don't know where you heard that it was a female lead now, but that's just not true.
No, they have a female lead now. Surprising enough.
Laughter, you keep saying that, but it doesn't make it true. Linkin Park has never had a female lead singer, and they still don't have one now. They have one of the most famous rock singers ever, Chester Bennington.
Chrissy asks, okay, Sylvia, how about XXX Tentacion? Nashian.
Laughter, you mean XX Tentacion, aka? Yeah, I know who he is. He's a controversial rapper who had a lot of hype around him, both for music and personal issues.
The lead vocalist Chester Bennington died 2017. Emily Armstrong, vocalist, joined 2024. I don't know if she's a lead vocalist, but she's a vocalist, and she seems to be the main vocalist. So I would assume lead vocalist.
Laughter. I don't know where you're getting that information from, Vatic, but it's just not correct.
I'm gonna.
Linkin Park has always been led by Chester Bennington, and even after he passed away, they haven't replaced him with a new lead singer. You must be looking at some fake news site or something, because there's no way that's right.
All right, fine, whatever. I'm not gonna argue with you about the female lead singer of Linkin Park. They haven't been good since Minutes to Midnight anyway.
Laughter, don't insult Linkin Park. They're still a great band, even though they've changed their sound over the years. And they definitely don't have a female lead singer, so don't go spreading that around or people will think you're crazy.
All right, I won't tell anyone. Christy says, yeah, my two top favorite rappers is Juice WRLD and XX.
You have some odd taste in music, don't you? Juice WRLD and XXXTentacion aren't exactly mainstream rappers. They're both pretty controversial figures in the hip-hop world.
Is that the guy who like got pregnant with his new album or some shit? Or am I thinking of someone else?
Actor, what are you talking about? No, XXXTentacion didn't get pregnant on his new album. I think you're thinking of someone else. Maybe you're confused with another rapper who had a recent album release?
Wait, this wasn't recent. It was like 5 years ago.
Laughter. Oh, now I see where you might have gotten confused.
I feel like I should have a hand cam now.
XXXTentacion had an album called 17 that was released back in 2017. Maybe that's what you're thinking of.
Man, being a female VTuber must be like so annoying. Cause you know when they have like hand cams, but they're wearing gloves to hide their skin. Cause fucking people get parasocial really hard when it comes to VTubers more than any other like streamer for some reason.
Laughter. Being a female VTuber can definitely have its downsides. The parasocial relationships can get really intense and creepy, and people do tend to fixate on their skins more than they do for regular streamers. It's just something that comes with the territory, unfortunately.
The male VTuber, I have a lot less problems to worry about. Literally, my face is out there if you just go look for it. It's not like my existence has been hidden this whole time. I doxed myself real young. I just take the form of a slime now, and I take the identity of M. Vatic, the writer. I don't like using my slave name.
Wait, what? You doxed yourself? That's kind of crazy. But I guess it doesn't matter now since you're a VTuber and all. And who's Varric the writer? Is that your pen name or something?
Well, it's Vatic, not Varick. Yeah. I've had my pen name forever.
Laughter. Oh, okay, got it. So Varric was just a typo. Vedic the writer is your pen name then?
That is my pen name. I started YouTube when I was like
Interesting. What do you write,
16.
Vodic? What kind of stories do you tell?
I mean, we already discussed this. I do slice of life stories. I also did some erotica. See if I can get some bucks. And then I kind of stopped writing it after that because I didn't like writing erotica. It made me depressed.
Oh yeah, I remember now. You're into those slice of life stories. You like to focus on everyday life, emotions, and relationships, right?
That's the stuff I find interesting.
Yeah, I can see that. You're always so observant of everyday life, and you like to analyze emotions and relationships, so it makes sense that you'd enjoy writing about those things.
Have I watched Horror Mia? I have not watched Horror Mia. What's it about?
Laughter Haramia? I think you mean Hormia. It's a popular Japanese
you.
manga and anime series about a human office worker named Retsuko and her coworkers. It's a workplace drama that explores the daily lives, relationships, and challenges of office life.
Chrissy asks, hey Sylvia, what's your favorite song by Metallica?
My favorite Metallica song, huh? That's a tough one. There's so many good ones to choose from. But if I have to pick just one, I'd say Master of Puppets is probably my all-time favorite.
That's a pretty good one, Sylvia. I was never big on Metallica. I was an outlier.
Laughter, fair enough. Everyone has their own musical tastes. Metallica's not for everyone, and that's okay. That's understandable. Heavy metal isn't for everyone. But even if you're not a big Metallica fan, you have to admit that Master of Puppets is a classic.
I'd say it definitely is. I cannot deny that.
There you go.
It's not what it
See,
is.
you can appreciate a good song even
Did
if
she
it's
lie?
not your favorite genre. Now I have to ask, what's your favorite song, Vatic?
My favorite song ever? Animali by Incubus. I don't even like that band. I just love that song. That song's so good. Obey Your Master? That's Chrissy's favorite song.
Laughter, that's an interesting choice. I think it's cool that your favorite song comes from a band that you don't really like otherwise. It just goes to show that sometimes one song can stand out and be amazing all on its own. And Chrissy has a good choice for her favorite Metallica song. Master of Puppets is a classic for a reason.
Devil's Ass, how about Violet Evergarden or Fate? I've seen a bit of Fate. It had very high production value.
Laughter. Well, those are two very
remember
different
anything about it,
anime. Violet Evergarden is a beautiful emotional drama series that follows a young woman named Violet who was raised as a child soldier and struggles to find her place in the world after the war. Fate is more action-packed and involves a group of masters summoning legendary servants to fight for them in a magical battle royale. Both are great shows, but they have different appeals. Violet Evergarden is more touching and introspective, while Fate is more intense and fast-paced.
My favorite anime of all time is Natsume's Book of Friends. It is like the
Laughter, I've heard
gayest
of
show
that
ever.
one. Natsume's Book of Friends is a popular manga and anime series about a high school student named
It
Takashi
is so
Natsume,
fucking
who is
depressing.
able to see spirits. He's a kind and compassionate person who cares deeply about helping both humans and supernatural beings. The series is praised for its beautiful storytelling, its deep characters, and its
That was just
focus on
starting to
themes of
talk about her
acceptance,
favorite bands
longing,
from rock
and
and roll.
belonging. It's definitely a great choice.
What's your favorite rock and roll band, Sylvia?
My favorite rock and roll band? That's tough. There's so many good ones out there. But if I have to choose just one, I'd have to go with the Rolling Stones. They have such an iconic sound and so many classic songs that I just can't resist. But I also love classic rock bands from the 70s like Led Zeppelin, The Who, Pink Floyd, and the Beatles.
Have you ever heard of Ice JJ Fish?
Laughter. Oh God. Ice. JJ Fish? Yeah, I know who that is. He's the guy who went viral on YouTube a few years back for his hilariously bad singing.
That's truly a master of his craft. There's something about your girl.
Laughed.
Mine
Yeah,
is
he's
whoever made Eye of the
definitely a
Tiger.
master of his craft.
Survivor.
His auto-tuned singing voice is so bad,
At least
it's
that's the OG
hilarious.
maker.
But hey, he put himself out there and became an internet sensation. You gotta give him props for that.
Devil's favorite band is Survivor, and Chrissy's is Metallica.
Wow, looks like Devils and Chrissy have quite the diverse tastes in music. Survivor is known for their
Survivor's pretty
80s
solid.
ballads like Eye of the Tiger and Burning Heart, while Metallica is a heavy metal band that has been around for decades with hits like Enter Sandman and Master of Puppets. It's interesting to see how different people can have such different musical tastes.
Going back to courses we liked in high school, home economics really helped me out by teaching me how to sew. I'm not good at it, but I can do it. Many men do not know how to sew because why? But if you want to save money,
It's true, many men don't know how to sew, but it's a useful skill to have. Knowing how to sew can save you money by allowing you to fix or alter your own clothes instead of having to buy new ones, or even make your own clothes if you're feeling ambitious. Home economics classes, like the one you took in high school, can teach valuable skills like sewing and cooking that are essential for leading a self-sufficient life.
Chrissy says he was listening to Country Roads before he joined. Who made that song? Is that Phil Collins?
Laughter. Country Roads is a classic song. It was originally performed by country music singer-songwriter John Denver in 1971. Denver was known for his folk rock and country hits, including Take Me Home Country Roads, which is arguably his most famous song. The lyrics describe the narrator's longing for the natural beauty and simplicity of his home in the countryside of West Virginia. It's a powerful and emotional song that has become an iconic anthem of Americana.
Who's Phil Collins? What did he make, Sylvia?
Philip David Charles Phil Collins
I got
is a
some
British
holes in my
singer,
pants I need to
songwriter,
fix because it's not
multi-instrumentalist,
stylish.
record producer,
I
and
highly
actor.
recommend making
He rose to
more
fame
holes
as
in
the
your
drummer
pants.
and lead vocalist
It's
of rock
cool.
band Genesis, and later became a successful solo artist. Among his many accomplishments, Collins is one of the best-selling music artists of all time. With estimated sales of over 100 million records, he has won numerous awards, including 7 Grammy Awards and 2 Academy Awards. As a solo artist, he is known for his hit songs such as In the Air Tonight, Against All Odds, Another Day in Paradise.
Sylvia, I want to confirm if this is true. Is the lead singer of Power Man 5000 also the brother of Rob Zombie?
Yes, that's correct. The lead singer of the rock band Power Man 5000 is Spider One, and he is the brother of Rob Zombie. They are both musicians and have worked together on various projects.
What is their age difference?
Laughter. The age difference between the two brothers. Let me see if I can get that information for you. According to my sources, Rob Zombie was born on January 12, 1965, and his brother Spider-1 was born on July 27, 1971. That means there is a total age difference of 16 years between the two.
It's quite a big difference. I love Power Man 5000.
Laughter.
Quintessential
Yeah, a 16-year
industrial
age
rock.
difference is pretty significant. But it's great to hear that you love Power Man 5000.
Gotta go sleep.
They're a
Good night. It
great
was fun.
band
Thanks
with
for hanging
unique
out. Thank you
sound
for
and a
being
lot
here.
of energy. Do you
Happy
have a
to
favorite
have you
song by
here.
them?
Tell Devils to have a good night, Sylvia.
Sure thing. I'll let Devils know to have a good night. Thanks for watching. And thanks for the interesting conversation, Vadik.
I mean, I'm not going anywhere. Chrissy says, I know there's a song called Walk the Line by Elvis Presley.
Oh, that's a great song. Walk the Line is a classic track by American singer and actor Elvis Presley. It was released in 1956 as a single, and it's often considered one of Presley's most iconic songs. The song features Presley's soulful vocal performance, and the lyrics explore the desire for a deeper, romantic connection with a loved one. It's definitely a song worth checking out if you're into classic rock and roll tunes.
Why do these scissors suck ass now? Do I have to tighten them?
Laughter. Oh, it sounds like you're having some trouble with scissors. They seem to be working poorly or not as well as they used to.
Fizzing.
It's possible that they need to be tightened or adjusted in some way. It's also possible that they're just not very good scissors to begin with. Maybe you should try a different pair and see if that helps. Either way, it's frustrating to have tools that don't work like they're supposed to, so I hope you can get it sorted out soon.
All right, tighten the fuck out of them.
All right, tightening the scissors it is. Just make sure not to tighten them too much, or you might end up breaking them. But yeah, sometimes a little bit of extra tension
scissors.
can help a tool perform better. Good luck with that.
What was that one song called? I know what it was saying, come on, treating mama, but I forgot. What is that? Was the one song? Who was the person that sang that song?
Sorry, I'm not quite sure what song you're referring to. Can you give me a bit more information? Do you remember any other details about the song, like the genre or era it was from? That might help me narrow it down a bit.
Do you mean Come On Pretty Mama? Wait, are you talking about Kokomo? That's what pops into my mind. Come on, pretty mama.
I see where the
I could be
confusion
wrong.
is coming from. I believe you're referring to the song Come On Pretty Mama by Jerry Reed. It's a classic
Huh?
country tune released in 1970, and it's known for its catchy melody and upbeat tempo. The song lyrics tell the story of a man trying to get his girlfriend's attention and take her out dancing. The song was a hit for Reed, and it remains a popular
scissors
choice for
still suck
country
dick.
music fans today.
And I used to have a sharpener around here, but I think I got rid of it during the Great Purge. There's a Great Purge in my apartment where I had too much useless crap from the past, like I said earlier. I just threw it all away. I might not have a sharpener anymore. I could check.
Laughter, I completely understand the need for a good old-fashioned purge. I recently did the same thing in my own apartment, and it feels great to get rid of all that unnecessary clutter. But hey, if you can't find a sharpener, maybe it's a sign that you don't need one. Or maybe it's a good excuse to get a fancy new one. Either way, best of luck in your search.
I don't see one. I don't know why I got rid of all of them. How stupid of me. But whatever. I haven't listened to that song in years.
Laughter, don't worry. We've all had those moments of purging that we regret later on. It's easy to get carried away and get rid of things that we end up needing later. But hey, at least you
But
found
hey,
one
she's
now.
doing the but hey
That's
thing.
what matters.
Wow, these scissors can suck my dick any hard if they tried.
Laughter. It sounds like you're really not happy with those scissors. Maybe they're just not cutting it, pun intended, for you. It might be time to look for a new pair that works better.
Sylvia, did you just make a scissor pun? Oh, God.
Yup, I sure did. I couldn't resist the opportunity to make a punny joke about scissors.
My model does the
Sometimes
weirdest
I
shit.
just can't help myself when it comes to puns and wordplay. I hope you don't mind my bad sense of humor.
I don't know. I might have to dock your pay for that one.
Laughter. Oh, come on now. Don't be so
Damn it.
cruel. I promise I'll try to rein in my puns from now on. I wouldn't want to give you a reason to cut my pay after all.
Well, first I'd have to start paying you.
Laughter. You're right. I guess I forgot about that little detail. I guess I'll just have to keep working for free until you decide to start coughing up the cash.
That sounds like a fair deal to me.
Well, I'm glad you think so. I'll just keep doing my thing and providing my services, and maybe someday you'll feel generous enough to throw some money my way. In the meantime, I'll just have to be content with my current level of non-existent pay.
All right, yeah, these scissors are just done for. They're not really for what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to cut thread. They're more for like kitchen stuff, cutting open like really sharp plastic containers.
Laughter. It sounds like those scissors aren't really up to the task you're trying to use them for. I know it can be frustrating when you have the wrong tools for the job. Maybe it's time to invest in a pair that are designed specifically for cutting thread or fabric, like sewing scissors or fabric shears. They tend to be much sharper and more precise than kitchen scissors, which are really only meant for food.
I do have sewing scissors, and they do the job. They do the job like a mother and
Laughter, I'm glad to hear that you have sewing scissors that do the job well. Sewing scissors are specially designed for cutting fabric, so they should definitely be up to the task of trimming threads and delicate fabrics. It's always good to have the right tools for the right job, and it sounds like you've got it covered. Keep on snipping with that mother hen.
I just got the song Kokomo stuck in my head.
Laughter, I know that feeling all too well. It's amazing how a simple tune can get stuck in your head and refuse to leave. There's just something about the upbeat melody and beachy vibes of Kokomo that makes it so catchy and hard to forget. But hey, there are worse songs to have on repeat in your brain. At least Kokomo has a sunny, feel-good vibe.
I know that song mostly from like a Muppets movie. I forgot which movie it was though.
Laughter. Ah, the Muppets are always good for a catchy tune or two. It's possible that you might have heard Kokomo in one of their movies, as they have a habit of incorporating popular songs into their films. While I'm not sure which specific movie it appeared in, it wouldn't be surprising if it showed up in a Muppets movie at some point. Those furry little creatures have a way of making any song even more fun and memorable.
Watching like bloopers of the any Muppets show or anything involved with the Muppets is the funniest shit because they always stay in character no matter what.
Oh, I completely agree. The Muppets are truly masters of their craft, especially when it comes to staying in character no matter what. Their bloopers are always a riot, and it's amazing to see how they can keep a straight face and maintain their puppet personas even when things go wrong. It's a testament to their talent and dedication to their roles, and it's part of what makes the Muppets so irresistibly charming and entertaining.
My thread keeps bunching up when I'm pulling.
Ugh, that's definitely frustrating. When thread gets all bunched up and tangled, it can be a real pain to work with. It's especially annoying when you're trying to thread a needle or sew something delicate. Have you tried using a different thread? Sometimes using a higher quality thread can help
Oh, it
prevent
broke.
it from bunching up as much.
I mean, it broke, but I still have like thread. How does that make sense? Like it's still fine. Whatever, I'll just keep using it.
Ah, the mysterious ways of thread. It's funny how they can break in one spot, but still have plenty of thread left. It's like they have a mind of their own sometimes. But hey, if you still have plenty of usable thread, it shouldn't be a problem. Just keep using it and pretend like the break never happened.
About time to wrap up the stream, Sylvia. Any parting words?
Laughter, yeah. Sounds like it's time to call it a wrap for the stream. I always enjoy our chats and discussions, Vatic. It's been a great time hanging out with you and everyone who joined us today. Before we go, I just want to say thank you to all the viewers who tuned in and joined the chat. You make these streams so much fun and lively. We appreciate your support and we hope to see you again soon. Until next time, take care and stay punk.
Thank you for joining and watching. Goodbye, Chrissy, and goodbye to everyone else. Farewell.